entire time, for the record, everybody. But you know what makes a woman smile? For sure it's telling her to smile. That's the good way to do it. I've never been to a Roscoe's before. This is my first time, and you might be like, classic white girl. Wrong. I'm Mexican, so classic Mexican girl. I am Mexican, and I didn't realize so many people assumed I was white until I moved to LA. And people started talking to me about like their chakras, and I was like, what? What are you talking about, your chakras? Or I would say like, Los Feliz, and they were like, it's Los Feliz. Don't try so hard. They don't care. I'm like, they is me. I am they. Like, I am them. What? When I tell people I'm Mexican, it kind of surprises them, and they love to ask, like, well, what part of Mexico is your family from? I'm like, the Texas part. Or sorry, the Tejas part. We're from that part. Or they'll ask, like, well, do you speak Spanish? I'm like, no, I do not, no. I'm what you call a no sabo kid. And if you don't know what that is, it basically means I don't know how to speak Spanish, but I do know all the Spanish words to live in La Vida Loca. So, and for the record, it's vida and loca. Those are the Spanish words there. Like, I know words, I just can't carry a conversation. But I can carry the weight of my mom's disappointment, which is harder to learn, I'd say, than Spanish. You know, like, I didn't grow up deep in the culture or, like, really speaking the language or anything like that. But I did spend a night in jail once, so, like, I get it. I get it. I am single, I've been dating. Dating's fun, you know. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you're just my type. It's hard out here. I recently got out of a relationship. Well, it's been 3 years, but, like, time's not real, so I'll say recently. Dating's hard for my people, which is short people. It's hard because, like, you know, when you're a pint-sized person, people think it's all, like, rainbows and legroom. And, like, sure, there are benefits. But there are downsides to it. Like, I can't wear baseball hats. Do you know that short people can't do that? Yeah. Because baseball hats are meant to cover everything that's above you, right? And sure, you know, the sun's great and all, but, like, I can't wear them because you know what else is above me? Everything is above me, yes. Everything's above me. I already have to look up when I talk to people, but you throw a baseball hat on top of that, and that's just like, no bueno, Big Mike. Can't do that. Can't wear baseball hats. And like touching the floor when you sit down, what a luxury to always be able to touch your feet to the floor. How nice. What a benefit. For me, it's just sitting in a chair, kicking my legs back and forth, just like a toddler at snack time, you know, just excited to be there. And like concerts, babe, that's just a podcast for me. That's just a big room with a lot of noise and I can't see anything. That's what that is. But I mean, I like being, you know, short. I like being petite. I just want my kids to have a future I didn't have of like reaching the top shelves in their apartment, you know? So it makes dating hard because I gotta work with the averages here. Like if I'm 4'11" and I date a guy who's like 6 feet, we'd average what, 5'5.5"? Like that's math, that's how that would work out for us. Like it really limits the dating pool when you only date men who are 5'11" and up. It does, it's like, and I don't wanna do it. I don't wanna date the tall, strong, handsome guy. No. But I do it. I make that sacrifice for my future kids, you know? I'm a good future mom. Like, do you think I want to figure out the logistics of me and a 60 man having sex? Like, no. The angles, like, the workout standing on my toes? Like, no, thank you. But I'll do it. I'll make that sacrifice. I'll try it out, you know, over and over and over again. For my kids, for my future kids, you know? Because I want them to look me one day in the eye and say, Mom, it is nice wearing baseball hats. That's all I want for them, you know? I'm being single and I do want a relationship eventually. I do want that. Because I miss sending nudes to people. I miss that. I do. I miss sending nudes. And I feel bad for guys when people, like, they talk about dick pics and stuff. Because most women don't want it, you know? And And I feel bad because guys don't have a lot to work with. They just have like their leg up. That's the only angle they got. And they can do like an angle above, maybe below, and just like hope it looks good. And for women, we get to do like the hair, makeup, everything, the story. Like we've got a lot more going for us. And you know, I'm not one to give advice, but I will say that I think more women should be accepting of dick pics. Because I'll tell you what, it's good for like foreplay, right? Like, because nothing makes me feel more just than getting a pic from a guy and leaving him on red. That makes me wet. That's how to do it. All right, I'm Jessica Alanese. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, good shit, Jessica.